Hey there, friends. Welcome back to some more Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon. And we're going to get into this key card door. But we don't have a key card. But there's someone who does. Nico. Oh, I wish our picture had her with the blonde wig.
Hey, Nico,
but it doesn't.
Can you do something with this lock? I don't have anything to open it.
Beep.
Where would you be without me, George?
Missing them double D's for sure. Oh, we
Hey,
don't
Nico.
talk to her.
Yes,
Don't-
George?
Nothing. Nothing. No, enter the door, please. Please. And what in the world is this place?
The locker had some guards
Those are
uniforms
not
hanging
lockers.
inside.
Not lockers.
Looks like green is the new black for bad guys.
I thought orange was the new black. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, this should help me move around more easily. Nico, could you turn your back, please?
You are joking.
I know, but it's these shorts. Not very flattering.
Oh, fine. Quickly, get it over and done with.
I mean, she's seen your Willy before. You guys have donked uglies, so I don't know what the
There,
big deal
changed.
Oh, you look nice.
I bet you say that to all the guards.
is. She does. In a meaner sort of way. But she does. It even comes with a billy club and a gun. How useful is that? So let's continue down this way, where Nico was going before George decided to run into her and she slammed him in the face with the... You still haven't talked about that, how you slammed him in the face with the fire extinguisher. Not the nicest thing to do.
Right. Here goes.
Madame Petra, I wasn't informed you were back.
As you can see, I am. And this is urgent.
I ought to check with the front desk.
You are holding me up. Now, unless you want your appendages rearranging, I suggest you open the door.
Of course, ma'am. My apologies.
Ah, Nico. Such a meanie poo why she has the blonde wig on. Ooh. Nifty room.
It was a large metal door with a numeric keypad to one side.
Well, okay, we're not getting in there. That's great. That's great. And, oh, no. No. Oh, God. I can already see what I have to do. Yay. More block puzzles. I've a Broken Sword 3, buddy. I still have faith in you. Can you please stop giving me block puzzles? There's more you could do. Really. You don't have to keep doing block puzzles. Please, you don't have to keep doing block puzzles. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Oh, Nico, what are you doing? You being little vixen over there. And yoink. And now we gotta move over to this side. Push it over here. There we go. Up. Yoink. One more. Boosh. Push. Okay, now we're just going to need to take this one and do a little push over here. Go up. And one more push. Yay! We've completed another puzzle. Ooh, I actually get to use my here command.
Nico, keep quiet and come and look at this.
It's Bruno.
I don't think there's anyone in there with him.
Can we risk it?
We've got to. Hey, Bruno
Bruno, it's Nico.
and George.
Hey, fellas, nice of you to drop by.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm in constant pain. I've had more electricity through me than a small town in winter. But heck, now you're here, who gives a damn?
You're so brave.
Lady, I grew up in Eastern Europe. We did torture in kindergarten.
Have you told him anything?
Everything. But the one thing Cesaro wants,
And what's that?
who has got the key of Solomon?
But we don't know who's got it.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're coming into... Shh.
That was the gatehouse. Petra has arrived at last.
I am so pleased for you.
Thank you. I find torture such a soulless task without an audience.
Oh, I know.
And she is so imaginative. Such a source of new ideas.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Bruno, I truly believe you will. And look on the bright side. When you tell us who has the key, even then we will not kill you. We need you too much. My dear girl.
Has he talked yet?
Yeah.
No, but I'm sure you will persuade him.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Now, Stobart and the girl. I hope you bring me good news.
I found them, but I'm afraid they got away. I'm sorry.
They have too much luck.
There is worse, Master. Let him in.
All right, boss.
Not this idiot.
Forgive me, sir, but there is something you must hear. Flap, tell Senor Cesaro what you told me in Paris.
What? About that nightclub and those girls?
No, no, no. About the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, was it?
Wasn't what?
Wasn't safe?
Get on with it, Flap.
That Stobart girl, she came back to the theater, took some documents.
What documents?
A picture of a castle in Prague.
This castle.
Very good. Give the man a cigar.
Flap!
Sorry, sir.
Wait, what is that?
Do you like it? It's my new scarf. That Stobart girl left it behind in Paris.
What is it?
You can go, Flap. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruno, it's your lucky day. Now I know
Is he
who
gonna
has
kiss
the
him?
key. We do not need to put Petra to work on you.
No? How?
The emblem on the scarf. It is the crest of the St. Stephen chapter of the Knights Templar.
I thought they had disappeared centuries ago.
Clearly not. And I know exactly where to find them. That fool Flap had the answer all along, wrapped round his thick neck.
Collard must be working for them.
So, now we must change our plans. I shall go to Paris to retrieve the key. You take Ostwald to the armillary to prepare. Give the order that all personnel are to prepare to move out.
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, my dear. It is time.
Yes, it is time.
The grill was screwed tight to the wall. I wasn't going to be able to pull it off with my hands.
Do we have anything that can be used as a screwdriver? Yes. Yes, we do, actually. A
The edge of
coin.
the coin was just the right size to unfasten the screws.
Oh. Well, it was on a screw. And let's be not quiet about it.
I couldn't get through the narrow gap.
George, when I first knew you, that would have been no problem.
Guess I must be carrying a little more muscle, huh?
Yeah, the fat kind.
Okay. Look, whatever I said about you in that wig, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Phew.
Won't make you any thinner, though.
What a bitch.
Nico?
Yes?
I don't like to ask, but
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George.
Jeez, take your time.
You owe me one.
That's okay. I'm not counting.
So that means, yeah, you owe her a lot. A ton.
Nico, look!
A room. It's stuff.
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
Oh, I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be?
Not that big.
Cesaro and Petra had left through some kind of passage behind that panel. There had to be a release somewhere.
Oh, George, you have release.
Cesaro's desk was straight out of the Megalomaniac catalog. Aha! Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden under the edge of the desk. Maybe it opens the door.
Well, let's find out.
The desk was too heavy to move.
Not the desk,
And
you
besides,
moron.
we needed to find a way to follow after Bruno.
Ooh, what's that? No, no. Yeah.
Books on Egypt and Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
Alright, let's hit the
If
button.
the world ends when I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Just tell her you like her, dude.
Well done, George.
Let's go and rescue Bruno.
Out of interest, what nasty things?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual? Go on.
No. No, I'd rather not. Can I look at the... Oh, I need to look at this stuff.
It was a map of some small country in Europe. I couldn't make out where, though. Maybe it was Cesaro's homeland.
The land of evilness.
Cesaro certainly looked after his suits of armor. I suppose even bad guys have hobbies.
Get in it, George. It'll be like the power armor for Broken Sword.
It was a large shield with weapons mounted on the wall. The shield bore a crest I didn't recognize. I imagined
It looks
myself
like a
taking
crab
them with me,
fighting a vagina.
but then I thought better of it.
Which I'm pretty sure is close. Pretty sure that's accurate. Alright, let's go and save somebody. We've got some saving to do. No, just don't run into... There we go. How did he change so fast?
Andre, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd keep Beatrice company.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George,
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
what do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My God.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The St. Stephen chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers. Somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
There's more.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, George. When the Templars were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stephan, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stefan avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master of the chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane, in honor of the brave knight, and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale.
Good grief.
I'm going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then.
Off you go, Georges.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years. Beneath the cobbles lay a hidden world of ancient waterways and catacombs, some of it built by the Knights Templar as a meeting place and sanctuary. Once again, I was going to have to go down there to discover the truth.
We need to find it. Whoa, is that guy dead? Hello, are you dead? Is that guy dead?
Ah, the Montfaucon manhole. Happy memories.
No, I don't
couldn't
think so.
lift a big iron cover like that with my bare hands.
Well, we need to find a key then. Hello, big
The
feller.
mustache, the attitude, the ass hanging out of the pants. It was the same guy I'd met years ago at the bombed-out cafe. Of course, back then I was still in Fighting Evil Conspiracies Junior League.
Okay, I'm sorry, but there's no way that this many people keep showing up from the first game. It's just, I mean, is it because it's tying into the Templars? They're like, we need to do something to tie back into the first game so people play it.
The guy was sleeping like a baby.
Well, that's good. So, you have, oh, there is something in there. I'm going to talk to you here in a minute. Can I look it in the bag?
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
Well, something's telling me that I'm just going to go ahead and talk to this guy real quick. I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well,
Nope.
you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should be torn down and replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel. Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And look at all that rubble. The thing's a death trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Me? Oh, I doubt it.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing tip.
Oh, right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me.
Really?
Turned my whole life around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
But how come you're still digging up roads?
I've got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first to know.
Flobbage. What?
What exactly are you doing here?
These damned earthquakes are screwing everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground needs fixing after that last shock.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it. And the sooner we're out of here, the happier I'll be.
You said we. I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse, is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption. He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
I mean, you're not wrong. It's a very inanimate piece of object, you know.
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
I was just wondering, that sewer key you have there.
No,
I haven't even asked yet.
you were going to. You got a thing about sewers, haven't you?
Well, yeah, maybe, but...
My old sewer key went missing after our last meeting.
Hey, don't forget, I gave you that winning horse.
True. So, get me another winner, and I'll let you make free with my toolbox.
Some hope. I'd have to think of another way of getting it.
Well, okay then. So we're not going to be able to get it that way. I'm guessing we're going to mess with your thingy.
It was the compressor that powered the pneumatic drill.
Mon Dieu, so help me!
Come on, come on. Come on, go mess with the compressor. I need the bag, please. The bag. Please, the bag.
Hey, Alphonse.
The
what
bag.
do you think
I
you're
need
doing,
it.
idiot?
Really?
You have to
It's
do
not going to
it.
let me.
You
There we
cut off
go.
the compressor.
While the workman was looking the other way, I borrowed his sewer key. Funny, every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
Or maybe you're just a kleptomaniac that gets routed into saving the world.
Look, Alphonse, I am tired of arguing with you.
Oh, it's when they're talking I
Just be
can't
sure
target
it doesn't
anything.
happen again, huh?
Okay. Either that or George just doesn't know how to walk. Hello? Oh my gosh.
With only the faintest shudder of déjà vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers. Come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this very manhole easily. Perhaps I'd let myself go.
Hey, monsieur, that's not my sewer key by any chance.
No! What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Yeah.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques panic.
Great. If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me.
Right. Ooh, the cafe.
On the boarded-up door was a notice. Due to local seismic events and out of concern for the safety of our patrons, we will be closed for the foreseeable future.
That's lame.
I didn't want the notice, and I didn't want to break into the cafe.
Sure you do. You're a klepto now. That's exactly what you want to do. Okay, was there anything else around that I can mess with? Ooh. No. Oh, well, hello. Really? Really?
A little old lady was sitting by the urinal, or pissoir, as the French call them. I guessed she was some kind of concierge.
It's Vernon's neighbor, really?
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God.
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy, hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
Good old pissoir.
Have you met that road worker over there?
Bah! That dog comes over here willy-nilly taking advantage of my facilities.
Isn't that what your facilities are for?
Yes, sir. But not with such enjoyment.
Ew, he doesn't stroke.
What do you mean, enjoyment?
He whistles,
Ew.
he sighs, he spits, and he jiggles.
Jiggles, huh?
Jiggles. He has no shame.
That's a problem.
It's a national disgrace.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a urinal, not a
I think she wants to
cathedral.
give him a reach around.
Men, you are all the same. And when you are not jiggling, you are watching football. Go!
This wasn't going to be easy. The lady clearly needed years of Jungian analysis, and I didn't have time to wait. So what do you do?
I'm a brain surgeon. What do you think?
I think you look after this pissoir.
Zut alors! No flies on you, monsieur.
Long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France. Must be the bleach blocks. You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take a lot of dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling. It's all very well having urinals here if I want to... But if a guy wants to, you know...
You shall have to use facilities elsewhere, monsieur. As you can see, the toilets were damaged in the earth tremor.
Really? I'm gonna go in and check them out. Oh, they were. Is there anything, oh, what?
It was a clean, well-maintained pissoir.
Yeah, is he gonna take a leak? Yes. Yes, he is.
Now wash your hands.
He had to go. He had to, you know, he had to work it. So, okay, now can I talk to him about her and then see if they're like, oh, she is such a magnificent beauty or something.
Hi again.
Nope. I was totally like thinking we needed to make like a love connection, and it was totally gonna happen. He was gonna fall in love with her. They were gonna have lots of kids, and you know. But let's be real here. It probably has something to do with the scaffolding. Most likely. Okay, so I got to go to the other side of the scaffolding. This side. There's gotta be a place to jump. Oh, there is. Haha. Do. People don't see George doing anything. Okay, go forward. Jump.
Hey,
What? Who, me?
what do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert. Get down from there before I call the police.
Okay, I'm coming.
Well, okay, let's see if there's some way to divert her attention.
Hi again. Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
A whiz? What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? But monsieur, you have already used the facilities.
Don't remind me. It's just that when nature calls, there's sometimes a bit of an echo. You know what I mean?
Why, in the name of all that is hygienic, do you want to use a gutter when there is a perfectly clean pissoir here?
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
This is an outrage. I shall investigate.
You do that.
And now, great. The shitty controls, and now we're timed. Awesome. That works for me. Alright, come on. We gotta make the jump. Oh my god, the controls are terrible. Down, down. Ooh, I can grab What is this? Grab it. It's rope.
You never know when you might need a length of rope.
But don't you already have twine or something? Alright. Nice. Now do I climb back up?
Hey, you up there!
Oh, hi there.
I will not have some peeping Toms spying on my customers while they do their business.
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down.
Yes, yes I do. So I have a feeling of where we're going with this. So we have a sewer key, and we have rope, and we have a truck. And now we're going to use that.
I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
Hey! What
Oh
are
my
you
god,
doing?
do I have to distract
Just
him
setting
again?
something up. You'll love this.
You've anchored the van.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver
Alphonse, damn his cowardly liver.
is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh,
That's right. With a manhole following him home.
he would never leave it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
So, do I have to, like, wake him up?
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Magnifique!
It's a...
I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. I guess that was what I lived for. But right now, the sewer beckoned.
Anything else you gotta say, buddy, before I go into the sewer? Hello? Apparently not. Alright. Well, down we go. Oh, man. I remember this. As if it was almost a year ago. Which it was.
This archway had been bricked up, and not that long ago either. No mystery there. I was the one who wrecked the original in the first place.
I guess we're gonna have to wreck it again.
There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost impossible to read. I could make out some medieval French and some Latin, but not enough to squeeze out any meaning. The inscriptions in the arches probably once told the truth about the extermination of the Templars. Like a lot of truths, time had blurred it.
So, okay. So is there anything around this corner this time? Oh yeah, the pictures. And then the...
A big, spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion. I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in the skull's mouth. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation.
Yeah, do it.
No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no spider bit me, for which I was very grateful. But there was nothing in there to help me either.
Well, what do we have that looks like it could go in the mouth of a... No. No.
The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder.
Really?
Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could.
Really? So we're heading back to where they would meet. Uh-huh. Wow, okay, this is actually really big. Jeez Louise.
The door was ajar. I could hear voices.
They don't see you? Peripheral
There were
vision,
a couple of
friends.
Cesaro's men, and they had brought a dog.
You hear something?
Nah,
How much longer we gotta be here?
like the boss says, till it's all over.
Or till that yank turns up and we kill him?
Yeah. And no guesses which one I prefer.
Me too. I hate that guy.
Well, now, let's be accurate, eh? You hate everyone.
True. True.
I couldn't risk attracting their attention.
Alright, so let's run back the other way. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to do a block puzzle that leads to a grate, and I'm gonna have to crawl through it. I'm just guessing. Just, you know, pissing in the wind here, so to say. That's what we have to do.
Oh my God! Something
What
truly
is
nasty
this?
had happened here. A trail of blood led round the corner.
Da, 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 da. Gonna be super sneaky. If I fight a dead Bruno, this is gonna be a problem. Oh no, he's going to Egypt. That's right. Well, who am I gonna find dead? Probably somebody. Most likely somebody. Oh boy. Oh boy, this place is huge. Okay. Let's see. Hello.
I'd arrived too late. Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls. How could anyone do this?
Damn.
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
That is some up stuff, man.
The microwave's oven control panel was smashed, but the 10-second button was still intact. Only useful if you needed to cook something for less than a minute, of course. The sink was full of dirty, used mugs. The attack had obviously been sudden and unexpected.
Yes, because when they're getting attacked, the first thing they're going to do is the dishes first. Exactly.
It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten.
Okay, it looked like he had a key or something, but he doesn't.
A fire had been burning. It was still smoldering. The attack must have happened within the last few hours. I just wanted to leave him in peace.
Ugh, they left him in pieces.
An unfinished chess game. There were only 2 pieces left, a bishop and a king. It was a no-win situation.
Ugh. Let's make sure I got everything.
It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten. Cesaro's men had shown no mercy. I didn't want to, but I had to search the body.
Why is that the only one you can search?
The only thing on him was an old rusty key.
But what does the old rusty key go to? And what will we find? And why is Cesaro such a mean, mean man? We'll find out this and next time, possibly, maybe. Probably not. On Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon. Till then, you all take care. And of course, have a good one.